And talking about caring, the next speaker has focused her entire life helping address health challenges, creating new solutions. And we're delighted to welcome Christine Aylward. Christine, warm welcome. And I know the latest fund is now almost there to raise 100 million in new funding.
So we're on our way.
On our way, yes.
Yes.
Welcome.
So, thank you, Wendy, for having me. I'm honored to be here and humbled as well with all of the amazing women in this room. The last panel resonated with me in a very significant way for many reasons. I was part of the 8% of women who are female venture capitalists. I'm probably part of a much, much smaller group right now, which is female GPs who have gone out on their own to start their own firms. I started my career at Roche, which is a very large pharmaceutical company, and then I worked at multiple other large pharmaceutical companies and then built many healthcare startups. I would say that I never felt that being a woman got in the way of me doing my job. I always had opportunities. I would say starting my own firm as a woman, it's a roadblock. Men are used to giving money to men. That's who they pass the hat to. I think right now there's some sex appeal for men to say they're supporting women. Not so much. We really have to look at who says they're doing that and who is actually really doing it. I guarantee you there's a big discrepancy there. So I feel a tremendous roadblock. Will I let that get in my way? Absolutely not. I have a 17-year-old daughter. The only way we change this industry is if we move forward, regardless of the obstacles. And I have so many stories I could share with you. I just found out this morning that a major, prominent private equity executive who told me, I am looking to do well and to do good. I understand the discrepancies. I want to support women, is passing. But he just invested a ton of money in a male who has zero experience and no track record at all. So that was a little discouraging. But again, you don't let it get in your way. You kind of go around your roadblocks, and that's what I'm going to do. And so you have to celebrate the successes. Successes include your first close, investing in a few companies. You have to celebrate little successes along the way, and you have to look for the people who will be your champions. We talk about mentors. Mentors are amazing, but we need champions. We need people who will go out there and who will say, I believe in Christine. I believe in what she's building. And by the way, I do have several men who fall into that category and who've done that. And so I would like to celebrate them along the way, and I can't wait to, once I'm actually allowed to talk more about my fund. So I do early stage investing at the intersection of life science and tech. Female technology is an area that's ripe for innovation. It has not gotten capital because it's primarily focused on women, and men don't get it. And the truth of the matter is, I'm doing an investment right now. It's solving a big problem in the contraception market. It's a game changer, disruptive technology, a female entrepreneur. But when I talk to men about it, I say it has high margins, recurring revenue, and this company is going to get bought in 2 years because that's what they understand. So I guess, I don't know if I have any advice. I would just say, stay strong, stay resilient. I come from a family where my mother raised 5 kids on her own. We all went to state school because that's what we had in front of us. Everyone I've worked with has either an MBA or MD or PhD from Yale, Stanford, or Harvard. Just stay focused on where you're headed. Celebrate small successes. Find champions. And all of us have to support women. So any woman that shows up, even if it's not in your area of expertise, if there's anything that you can do to help them, just help them.
Thank you. That's a very good message. Any woman who comes to your door, you help them. And Christine, I have to agree with you that, as I said before, our species don't get it, actually. So we need to change that. And today, hopefully, will be the start of that process, actually. And I want to invite men to raise their hands who can say, I'm ready to support equality. How's that? Yeah. I'd like you to know something that in the Sustainable Development Goals, Goal 5 is about gender equality. Now, we should be in a situation where there should not be any Goal 5. We should not be seeking women's equality. It should exist. And that should be our ultimate goal, actually.